Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for coming today. What I'm going to do today is help you to build skills in your mind. So we'll go through a program today where we will go through some of the coaching techniques that I know, and I'll explain my experience in a moment. And then we'll bring those into Pa Kadek's sessions. And then afterwards, we'll follow up and see how you went inside the session. And the idea is to give you skills in your mind, so when you go out into the world, out onto the street, and you have a bad thought, or you have something you want to make positive from negative, if you have the suffering, which is what Pa Kadek talks about, and you want to turn to happiness, you can change your mind very quickly. So that is the idea. So Pa Kadek, thank you so much for having us here in your ashram today. I very much appreciate it. It's an amazing environment, amazing statues and deities, and a beautiful place to honor the environment and ourselves and the gods. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much for having us. So the first thing I thought we would do to get ourselves going is to look at a thing called just to get us present in the moment. I'm going to do a small activity with you. And in English, the word is expanded awareness. Apologies for my bad writing. So expanded awareness is a way of getting us into the room, getting us into the present, getting us here. Not too much in the future, not too much in the past. Our brain goes to the past, looks for the bad thing, and then puts it into the future. Give ourselves a rest in our mind and get here and now. And so expanded awareness is what we're going to work on now, just for a moment to get into the present. And so this is another name one of my teachers gave this, was through his student, he called it spirit fingers, fingers of the spirit, because we end up doing a funny thing like this. So what we'll do, I'll get you to look at a place on a wall. So we'll pick a point in a moment. So you look at a place on the wall above eye level and fix your eyes on a spot, on one place. And I'll do it with you in a moment. And when you look at that point on the spot, we're going to notice all the things to the side, and then we'll wiggle our fingers like this. And when we wiggle our fingers like this, what happens is our peripheral side vision, the vision left and right, the vision, was it belok kiri, belok kanan? Belok kiri and kanan, and lurus. So looking lurus and belok kiri, belok kanan, yeah? And you look straight and notice in the side, belok kiri, belok kanan, whilst looking lurus, whilst looking straight. Make sense? So we'll do that with you. And as you do that, your brain can only take in so much information. It stops you from thinking about the past. It stops you from thinking about the future. You're now just here noticing all the things in your environment. And your brain has to concentrate and be here. It relaxes the body. It relaxes the mind. Make sense? Okay, so the very first thing we'll do now is, if you look at a spot, perhaps you can look at a spot on the wall over here, and you guys can look at maybe at a spot in the distance, maybe on the pole over there. Look at a spot, pick one spot above eye level, one spot. Picking that one spot on the wall. It could be on the pole here, and you guys are looking at it. So you're looking at that one spot. Hold up your hands like this. You can look at me for a moment. And then look at your one spot. Wiggle your fingers. Spirit fingers time. And then look at that spot. And expand the hands out like this. Move the hands out, belok kiri, belok kanan, to the left and to the right. And notice as you look at that spot, lurus, look at that spot straight ahead, look at that spot, and notice your fingers at the same time. At the same time. And as you look at your fingers and you're looking at that spot straight in front, notice how you start to shift. As you've got to look at everything left and right. Look at your fingers left and right. Belok kiri, belok kanan. Kiri kanan. Lurus, looking straight. Keep your eyes straight. And now drop your hands whilst looking at that spot. And notice everything in your environment. Notice the table whilst looking straight. Notice the bamboo pole whilst looking straight. Notice the walkway, or notice the books on the shelves. Notice me standing to one side. Notice Pa Kadek sitting far away. Notice 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things. Look at those things as you're looking straight. Noticing left and right, keeping your eyes nice and straight. And notice, do you feel a change in the body as you notice more and more things? Feel the body changing as you become present. And relax. So a little bit of, you can now look straight at me. How was that experience? Did you notice anything happening inside as you noticed more and more things happening?
I think more focused.
More focused?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yes?
Yeah. The mind stay in the present moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's a way, if you have a problem in the past or a problem in the future,
Mm-hmm.
you can bring back to the present. Calm your body, calm your mind, and it turns back on your thinking. You can now think about the problem and how to fix it instead of being all stressed. And so it calms you down inside the body.
Yeah, more calm. Yeah.
Did anybody else have an experience? Did you? What came to mind? What happened for yourself?
Yeah, the same. I'm just focused on the street.
Yeah.
But I look on the beside that, just any, but no there. My thing just focus on the front.
On the front.
Yeah.
Could you see left and right? With the peripheral vision, you're seeing
A little bit.
little bit.
I don't not worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're focused.
Yes.
And could you, if you notice things left and right at the same time, it's that focus on many things that brings your brain to here, your spirit to here, your mind to here. Yeah. So that's expanded awareness. You can try and practice that at home when if you need to calm your body because you're upset, whatever. The kids are playing around, or your spouse or whoever, you can calm your body.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just a little exercise to get us present. Now the next thing to do is we're going to do a thing called spinning feelings. And we can use this after Pa Kadek's laughter yoga, because with Pa Kadek's session, you'll create a memory because you'll have an experience. Like right now is going to be a memory tomorrow. It will be a memory for your mind to use as a resource to master your mind. So we'll actively engage with it. That's the idea. So what we want to do is we want to take this memory in the future. So we're going to do a thing called spinning feelings, and we're going to start with a problem. So think of any problem you've got, any problem in your life, small, big, not too massive, but something that's really annoying. And you'll notice that problem, if you think of a problem right now in your mind, there's a feeling in the body. Do you know where that feeling is, what the feeling is? Do you have a feeling? So think of a problem, and then what's the emotion? I'm angry, I'm sad, I'm fearful, I'm afraid, I'm guilty, I'm ashamed. There's a lot of emotions we have, and it might be a fear. Where is that in the body? So if you think about your mind right now, bring up that problem. Where do you feel that problem in the body? Can you point to where you feel it? Do you have an emotion in the body where you feel the problem? So what would be an example of a simple problem? Not too personal. Does anyone have an example of a problem that they would like to feel better about and change the emotion? What would be a problem anyone has, that just as an example?
Maybe worry.
Worry. Yeah. And so worry is a fear. What's the emotion for worry? Is it I'm afraid of something? I'm worried about the future.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And that worry about the future, if you close your eyes, where do you feel that in the body?
I think my heart will be the rhythm.
The heart rhythm. So you feel a heart rhythm.
return,
Great.
not stable.
Not stable.
Yeah, maybe
Great.
Yeah.
Now, the question that we have to ask ourselves first is, when you think about that emotion, what is the color of the emotion? What is the heart rhythm? Does it have a color? If you close your eye, think about the worry. Close your eye for a moment. What is the color of that emotion?
The color? Just a dark.
Dark? Dark. So like black?
Yeah.
So that could be a color. Dark. It's a dark black.
Yeah.
And this feeling, what we're going to do is we're going to identify a spot in the body, a color, and then we're going to bring it out and transform it, spinning the feeling in the direction of not worry, of answers, of calm, or the opposite. So the question first for everyone is, does everybody have a problem that they want to, that they can feel in their body? Yeah? Where do you feel? Can you point with your finger where you feel it in your body? Whereabouts? Di mana in the body? Whereabouts is your feeling? Do you have a feeling in the body from a problem?
Kibila.
Yeah, little bit influence.
Flu.
Flu.
In flu,
Yeah.
right. So that's a sickness.
So yeah.
Or is it a back here?
Yeah,
Oh, back
back
here.
here.
Oh, wow, right. Okay, so you
Yeah.
got back here. What color is that? Close your eyes and access that location.
Yellow.
Yellow, perfect. So you have a yellow feeling here. That's great. And then next for yourself, where is your problem in the body?
Maybe seems just worry, yeah.
Worry.
Worry, yeah.
And what color would that be?
Dark or just white and dark.
White and dark?
Yeah.
So it's white and dark. That's fine. Whatever answer is correct, it's for you. It's how your body has stored it. So you're getting access to some more information to use to help yourself. Perfect. How about yourself? Do you have a worry that is in the body? A fear or a
No, just little pain here. Maybe.
pain?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can work with pain. What's the color of this pain?
Red.
Red? Red, perfect. So you've got red and location. So location and color, perfect. And how about yourself? Legs? Knee? Yeah? And what's the color? What is the color?
Color is yellow.
Yellow. We have yellow. Perfect. That's great. So we have a color of yellow, and we have the knees. And yourself, where is your worry thing?
My back.
Your back. Yeah, lower back. And what color would you give that?
Dark green.
Dark green. Perfect. That's great. That's good. See, this is you accessing your body with your mind. So now you're connecting mind and body, and you're connecting mind with the problem. And now what we're going to do, we've got a color, we've got a location. Now close your eyes, now that you've accessed that, and notice, does that color, does that feeling have any movement? Does it spin in a certain direction? Does it go left? Does it go right? Does it belok kiri, belok kanan, up or down? Which direction does it close? Close your eyes for a moment, and just with your hands, bring your hands in front of you, and just show with your hands what direction the spinning goes, whatever it goes inside. So you're accessing your knee, or you're accessing your shoulder, or you're accessing your heart. Which direction does your spinning go? Use your hands to explain the direction it goes. Yeah? So that's the direction. That's perfect. Everyone's doing it really well. You're doing a great job. Fantastic. Accessing that feeling, and notice the direction it spins. It might be really small, it might be big. And now what we're going to do, that's perfect, fantastic. Everyone's got some spinning going on. So now that you've accessed that, you've got a location, you have a color, and you have a spin of direction. So now if we open our eyes for a moment, and you can close them again. So close your eyes. Now use your hands to grab that energy that's in your shoulder or in your knee. Reach down and grab your knee and grab where your pain is and drag it out. Drag it out in front of you. Drag it out in front of you, and it's like an imaginary ball in front of you. Drag it out. Pull it all out because it likes to hide. We're going to pull all of that out and hold it in front of you in a ball. It's that energy of a ball. Drawing out, so it's a ball in front of you, all of that energy. And you'll notice that it's spinning in front of you. And you can use your hands to show which direction it's spinning. That's right. Very good, very good. And so now you've got that direction of spin. Drag it out in front of you, so it's in front of your body, in a ball. And it's spinning in a certain direction. Drag it out right in front of you. Get your hands out right out in front and notice the direction, notice the color of the spin. And now we get to control the ball of energy. We're now going to do the opposite because the opposite is usually the healing. So now using your hands, spin it the opposite direction to how you were feeling the pain. So notice the direction of the pain is and then go opposite and spin it the way of the healthy things. The way of the healthy. Now use your hands to rotate the energy. Use your hands to rotate it in the direction of healing, in the direction of healthy, in the direction of feeling good, in the direction of happiness. Spin it faster in the happy direction. That's right, you're doing really well. Use your hands to rotate it. Spin it faster and faster in the healthy direction. And notice that the color will want to change as you spin it faster and faster. And what is the color? Just mention it in your own mind. The color is changing to a healthy color. And spin it faster and faster, faster and faster in front of your body, faster and faster, and go faster and faster. And when you know it's got a life of its own, you can put it back in, spin it back in. And so slam it back into the body. Put your hands into the body where the pain was. Put your hands on your knees or your shoulders or wherever it was in your legs or your chest and put it inside and spin it in the opposite direction inside the pain point, inside the body where it was hurting. Changing the color, keeping the spin going faster and faster and spin it really fast, very, very fast inside your body. And as you spin it faster and faster inside your body, you will notice that it starts to shift how it feels. You'll notice that you've started to control how you manage your body. You've now got control of how to master your mind, your body, and your spirit can see this. Spinning it faster and faster in the healing direction, noticing the color of healing. Putting a big smile on your face as that feeling starts to shift. Spinning it faster and faster. That's right, you're doing really well. And now you can relax. So now we will do a quick check-in with everybody. What happened inside you? Did you have an experience? What happened with the ball of energy for you?
I changed the energy. I pull in here the yellow one and then get the new energy.
Yeah?
And then I put here, and then we change in here more relaxed.
More relax.
I look gold color. The color also changed.
The color changed.
Yeah.
Wow. What's the color? Blue?
Gold.
Gold. Wow. So you changed the color
Yeah.
and you changed the direction of spin and it started to relax up here.
Yeah. In here.
In here.
Yeah.
Wow. And so now you've got more skill.
Yeah.
You got more skill. You can take it to the street, take it to work, take it wherever. So now you can relax
Yes.
and control with the color and the spin. You can drag it out,
Yeah.
spin. It's going this way. You can spin it the opposite direction.
Yeah.
So this is pain, this is healing. And then put back inside and then imagine it spinning inside you.
And then after we roll this about energy,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just more smile and make happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you
So
smile.
then- yeah.
I saw when you went like this, you had a smile. That's great. Well done. Thank you for sharing. How about yourself? How did you go?
The first, I feel it, my palm more warm,
Well, warm.
and then put in here, and then the energy, the color change with the white color,
White color, right. And did you notice any change in
and then my feel is more
calm?
relaxed,
Yeah.
more happy.
More happy.
Yeah.
And then if you have a problem, it's easier to solve when you're calm.
Also, I have feel in my here
Yeah.
more weight. I feel any some
White?
wide, more wide here.
Yep.
And it feel wide here.
Wide.
In my
So
third eye.
the third eye is,
Yeah.
is expanded.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing result.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
sharing. Anyone else have any comments to share? How did you go?
I feel the body is more relaxed.
Mhm.
The breathing is more slowly.
Yep.
So therefore, exhale inhale and exhale in our nose, yeah. And then the color, is more white.
Yes.
More white.
Yes.
And, yeah.
Fantastic.
I think.
Great. So
That
will that help
yeah.
you in your day? If you bring this into your day, if you bring, I'm feeling stressed, there's the energy, I can spin it. Calm down. Maybe in private, not in public. Not on the street. But you can imagine it though. You could not do this. You could just stand there, have the energy here. You know it's going this way. You know it's green or whatever. And then you can go the other way and imagine it changing to yellow, whatever, and then put it inside or feel it inside changing. So it gives you more control to then deal with life. Anyone else happy to share? You okay? Yes?
I'm just feel hot, like I put some oil.
Some
on-
balm. Some hot balm.
Yeah, but just
Massage
only-
without
yeah.
touching.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
So you got a massage without touching. That's brilliant. Thank you so much. That's great. So, and the color, did it change?
White,
White. And what was it before?
red.
Red. That's nice. White's more calming. How about yourself? How did you go? Yep.
I feel my body more relaxed.
More relaxed.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And the energy change from green dark to light green.
Bright green.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bright,
Bright
bright
Bright red.
green.
Bright red.
I'm
Fantastic.
happy.
Yeah, happy. Got a smile on your face. And how are your knees?
Good.
Enak? Good? Bagus? Bagus. Terima kasih. Thank you guys. That's an amazing result. So that's called spinning feeling. So now you've had that experience. After we do Mr. Kadek's class, we'll get you to access how happy you're feeling and practice that spinning feeling using the feeling that you create from Mr. Kadek. Sound good?
Yeah.
Sounds good, doesn't it? Okay, so now the next part. So the last thing I'll do before we go into Mr. Kadek and his laughter yoga is a thing called anchoring. So in the coaching space, in NLP and mindset coaching, anchoring is a very big thing. And we do anchoring naturally every day. If we see, there's not many traffic lights around here, but if you see a red traffic light, our brain knows to stop. If we see green, our brain knows to go. See yellow, some people go fast. Don't brake. That's an example of a very simple anchor. But we also have emotional anchors. We feel good about some things. We see something, we hear a music, it makes us feel good. We maybe see someone suffering, we'll naturally feel bad, but there might be situations that are very particular for you. And so what we can do is to change or control the anchors we do naturally already. It's using our mind and our body. So with Pa Kadek and his laughter yoga, we'll in the session do anchoring We'll anchor the feeling, and we'll do it as what's called a physical anchor, but you do lots of different anchoring. Comedians use anchoring with words. We'll just use a physical anchor. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our fingers and press them together like this. It's an unusual movement. We don't want to use an anchor on something where we grab a bottle and we fire off an emotion. We don't want that. But like this, it's an unusual anchor. So what we do is we'll just press these together. We'll access an emotion in a moment. But this will be, so in the laughter yoga, we'll press our fingers together when we're in a heightened laughing state, ha ha ha. And we're going to press these together and then let them go, and press them together and let them go. So whenever we're feeling high, we want to press these together. And I'll remind you in the session to press these together. We'll have a bit of a practice now with a memory, and then you'll be able to do it. And I'll just remind you in laughter yoga, because I'll join you as a student for the laughter part, and because I'm looking forward to it as well. But first, let's do some anchoring, a basic example. If you think about a happy memory, maybe it was the birth of a child, maybe it was your first motorcycle, maybe it was traveling somewhere, maybe it was marriage, maybe it was something happy. We all got a memory in our mind that comes to mind that makes you really, really happy, an emotional state. So now if you close your eyes for a moment, I'll take you through a process and when I say to, I'll say press your fingers like this, right? When ready, when we go into the state. So firstly, close your eyes, please, and notice that memory. I want you to float all the way back to that memory and drop into that memory and drop into your body, that happy memory where you were so happy. And as you access that memory, you can see the things that your eyes saw. See the image, see the people, see the things around you that made you so happy. And as you get that image, notice where that picture is. Bring the picture close to your eyes and notice how it starts to make you happy. And as you bring that picture close to your eyes, notice what you were feeling as you experienced that old memory where you were so happy. Notice that feeling. It was excitement or it was laughter. It was something happy. Notice where you feel that in your body. That happy state, that happy time. And as you access the picture, you access the feeling, remember the things that you were hearing. Were people saying things to you? The words people said, how they were feeling around you and how that made you feel. Notice that happy feeling. And then notice that feeling in the body. And now we'll spin it. Using the spinning feelings, let's spin it faster and faster, that feeling inside of us, making that feeling even stronger, making that feeling even bigger, making that feeling expand right through your whole being in your current body, because you're in that experience, expanding that feeling, making it bigger, making it stronger, like a really big bubble, and take it all the way up to a 10 out of 10. And as that feeling becomes strong, squeeze your fingers together as they feel strong. Bring that feeling. Imagine you're in that moment. Imagine you're in that moment and you're enjoying that happiness. What was happening? Why were you so happy? What was going on in your mind? Replay the whole video and put a big smile on your face as you access the happy memory. And squeeze your fingers as it becomes stronger. Squeeze your fingers as you start to access, as you remember that time that you were so happy. Remembering that time, squeeze your fingers together, the index and your thumb, squeezing them together, and feel that happiness. And feel the happiness. So put your hand up if you're feeling the happiness, if you're in the experience. You're feeling the happiness. That's right. And relax. You can open your eyes for a moment. So did you go into a happy place? Where was your happy place? What was your
Yeah.
happy experience?
When I have new house
New house! That's a good memory. That's a great memory. Yeah, that will do it.
because when I'm happy for that, so I look many people, many people come in my house to
Wow.
give
Your blessing.
yeah.
Yeah. So you could see all the people, you could hear all the people, they were saying things to you, and you had a feeling. Where was your
Yeah.
feeling in the body?
So happy.
So happy. Yeah, all over.
Yeah.
So if you can start to concentrate on that, such a good feeling.
Yeah.
Now what you just did is you anchored it to this state. So now so imagine now, what did you have for breakfast? We'll break state.
Yeah, never.
Breakfast?
Breakfast?
What did you have for breakfast?
Apa?
Oh, apa dah?
Many.
Many.
What's that?
So,
Rice.
Balinese snack.
Balinese snack, beautiful.
Banana, fried banana.
Fried banana. Excellent. So what that is to get you out of the state, and now we're going to get back into it. So we just want to step back from the state for a moment, the feeling, just to say, okay, we've done that process. So now bring your fingers together and hold them. Do you go back into that feeling?
Rasambin.
Nih,
The
bukan
breakfast
ke?
marona.
Can you go back there fast? So the idea is we fire off the old memory, the old feeling in the body. And this is what we'll do in the laughter yoga. We'll press our fingers together when we're going ha 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 ha. And we'll hold this whilst the feeling's high, let it go. And I'll remind you halfway through the session to press your fingers together. So when you do this now, if you do it multiple times, like 3-4 times like this, you'll eventually, the body will go, this means ha ha.
Yeah.
Or this means wow, new house. And that feeling.
Yeah.
So if you have a bad moment in the day, something happened on the street, you can
And then
fire it off and change the feeling. If you've got a bad feeling, you can you can control
yeah.
how you feel. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So we've done it once. We need to do it maybe 4 or 5 times. But in the laughter yoga, we'll do it multiple times, and eventually your body remembers. Oh yeah, this, and then if we say happy, I'm saying something, I'm looking, and I'm feeling. All 3. Digger 3. And when you go happy, this is the first one. And then if you do it again, we go happy. So we go into the feeling again. We'll go into one more time, into the emotion. Okay, so we'll do it one more time, a second time now. We'll do it again. So closing our eyes, close our eyes, and go into your happy memory. The same one, if you like, or you may have another one. Buying a new house, and I'll ask someone else the next one. Go back to that happy memory. Seeing what you saw when you saw that happy moment. Feeling what you felt as you go back along your timeline to that happy memory. And hearing what you heard the other people say, or the things that were around you. Feeling the energy of that happiness. The reason why you were so happy. The things that you were thinking in your mind. Repeat those words, dropping into your body. And as the feeling starts to rise, expand the feeling of happiness through your current body. Holding it together, feeling that feeling, firing off all those good feelings. And now say the word happy. Saying the word happy out loud. Happy. Is laughing over here. Happy. 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 Someone's very happy over here. And happy. You're creating a happy memory right now. Happy. There you go. Very good. We can come back to this now. So So you say the word happy, and then the next one is you access that feeling, you look at your hand as well. So every time you look at it, you go, happy. Now don't do this in public.
Yeah.
I'm feeling bad. Happy. Happy.
Like a metal.
Is that happy? I'm forcing the issue. So there's different ways. So you can do it sneaky in public. You just go like that and think happy. You can don't have to go happy. People are going to think you're crazy. No, we don't want that. So who would like to share? Would you like to share? Well, what happened for you just then?
Just happy.
Just happy. Well, it's obvious. You're very happy. Very good. Definitely happy. So the idea is in Mr. Kadek's session, we don't have to say the word happy because we'll be laughing out loud. There'll be lots of things for your ear to hear. There'll be feelings. There'll be you seeing other people laughing, which is infectious. When you see people laugh. Every time I was editing the video for my YouTube channel of Mr. Kadek and I talking, he shared with me the teaching of laughter yoga. And after the ha ha ha, he, ho ho ho, I just started laughing. I couldn't help it. My body took over. It's like, I'm not thinking anymore, I'm now laughing, right? So this is what we'll do in Mr. Kadek's session. So thank you guys. So that's the end of this little session. So if you need a bathroom break or need to get a drink of water, and then Mr. Kadek will do the laughter yoga next. So any questions we've got anchoring, we've got spinning feelings. Expanded awareness was just at the start, but we can do that at the beginning of each session. Any questions at all?
Maybe one question. When the time more better we do practice the spinning?
Spinning?
Healing.
Yeah.
Morning, afternoon, or
Well, it's
the
the time of the day, I think, when there's no distraction.
Oh.
So if it's in the morning, or you'd know your routine, if you have children or you have different things happening, if it's hustle bustle, it's a bit harder to stop and think, where's the feeling in my body?
But depend the feeling. Yeah.
Depend the feeling. But depending on the more you practice it, you'll notice that you'll be able, which I can do now, be able to do it anytime, anywhere, but you have to have the awareness first. It's what Mr. Kadek talks about, is awareness. Mm-hmm. We have the animal awareness, we have the human awareness, and the God awareness, which is what Mr. Kadek taught me. And it made a perfect sense, because if you're in the animal awareness, we are just surviving, right? Survival. Where's my food, But when you're in the human awareness, you're helping others as well. And if you're in the God awareness. So we're becoming aware in different situations. The better you get at this, the more you'll be able to see the color, feel the spin, and inside yourself, spin it the other way. Mm-hmm. Change the color. Yeah. And your mind can change it, and it will calm you down enough to get through your day and heal. You can heal as well, as long as it's not something torn, like a muscle broken, and that's different. Yeah. But if it's an emotional thing, it definitely helps. Yeah. So I would suggest first thing in the morning, but I do it all different times of the day. Sometimes it's a Band-Aid because feeling bad, fix myself. And other times it's like I'd like to create a vision for myself further into the future, that I need to spin that feeling and feel it now so I can manifest. Yeah. So that's another level, but yeah, anytime. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Makasih.
Thank you.
Very good. Okay, so now we'll hand over to Mr. Kadek, and I will stop for the moment and let Mr. Kadek take over the laughter yoga part. Thank you very much. Give yourselves a round of applause. Makasih.